Hi, Amy. Turn that down before I start getting feedback. Right, so Atomfall doesn't seem to work with game capture, it only seems to work with display capture. That's a shame. Anyway, back to Atomfall. And as I said yesterday, I'm actually enjoying this game. Despite the hoops we had to jump through. Just trying to decide.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Okay. Go back to the bakery and just talk to Iris.
Keep your nose clean.
Tend to do more than keeping my nose clean.
Those bean counters in War Office better have given her a war with his pension by now. Well, I want to know why not.
Wonder what's going on with Nancy and Aspel. Likely thinks me dead.
Citizens of Wyndham, if you or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption,
Addressing civilian.
or
Stand back,
the
citizen.
contagion can be painlessly excised. Be vigilant.
Now, before we do that, of course. Hey? There's no tea left! Well, that's just shockingly shit. Okay, game's just gone from 10 out of 10 to 3 out of 10.
Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden.
No fucking idea. This is a British,
Is punishable by death.
British-based game. You can't have a British-based game that doesn't have tea available 24/7.
Hands away from any weapons, you.
Why is the tea always gone?
One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blowed.
Alright. Alright, Taff.
Watch your step.
Did you want something?
Cake. Not enough space in backpack.
That's all good. People come here to barter all the time. Might have new things for you if you call back now and again. Bye now.
Okay, let's close that investigation down for the time being.
Did you want something? Bye now.
Got the back door key. Barry would be pleased.
I just want some humbugs and pear drops, nothing fancy.
We didn't get nothing fancy. We'll go and deal with Morris. Sure there's nothing else I can steal?
Hello again.
What have you got? Shotgun, grenade.
How did... Well, Been poking around in what's not your concern, eh? I don't have to explain myself to you. It's none of your bloody business.
Fucking is.
Beliefs? They're the truth. Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is they know nought. Everyone says the folk in the woods are cracked, but they look like the only sane ones around here to me. They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't
Well,
natural.
no, of course
they
not. It was
knows.
a disaster.
Upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it. If you've seen them out in Casterfell Woods, I know they might come across as proper nasty. But look, they say the earth speaks to them, and they listen. Now, folk have been saying there's a voice in the earth around here since the year dot. These druids, or whatever you want to call them, they say that's true. So, mayhap we should be listening to it too, eh? I want what's best for village. We should be looking back to what's always been here. The army here tried to stamp it out, but their captain's a bloody southerner. What does he know about the north? Well,
Southern
but maybe
fucking
you're a
fairy.
tattletale for the vicar too, eh? Prying for secrets so he can hold 'em over me. Well, I won't stand for people who stick their beaks in where they're not wanted.
What are you gonna do? Oh, we're frozen.
Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look. Just hear me out, eh? See, we're a rotten one, that'n. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that'n, and so is vicar. Summat had to be done.
Vicar was spying on you. Protocol would have killed if they learned of your belief. You can't justify a murder.
Him? My socks are holier than he is. We give our donations to the church, and in return he keeps the protocol sweet. Or so he says. Truth is, he worms his way into people's lives, finds out about matters that won't sit well with soldiers, and holds them over us. Blackmail it is. Pure and simple.
Vicar or Morris? Vicar or Morris?
Oh, aye. Or chuck you in that jail of theirs, which is just as much a death sentence, except slower. All I'm saying is that we messed up. With factories and machines and that. We should have stayed close to the soil. Simple as that. How is that treason? I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something better. But that Maisie, she were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands. Please, I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? Give us that letter back and we can both forget all about it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
You can't stop me. This needs to be reported. Get out of Wyndham and I won't have to get the soldiers involved. Make it worth my while and nobody else has to know about this. What should I do? Lawful, blunt, or bargaining? Kinda tempted to go with the bargaining. But then... No,
What? And leave the village without a shop? I don't just run this place, you know. I find the supplies it depends on. Wyndham will starve. You can't make me leave.
Leaving, you should take the baker's husband with you. It's not fair for the village to suffer.
Bless you. Here, you take this as a thank you, I suppose. We can all just pretend none of this ever happened, eh? And look, if you want to know more about her, you know, the purpose, well, there's someone I'd love you to meet. Mother Jago. Lives out by the old mine in Casterfell Woods. I'll mark the spot for you. Reckon you'll find what she has to say very interesting indeed. Big explosion, that's what. I remember it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there. The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be frit of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, they called it. Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. Naught temporary about them, is there? We had no choice but to take it on the chin. In the months after the disaster, some people kept going on about the soil calling to them. People you'd known your whole life. Then one night, soldiers have been properly down about any talk, since that might sound a bit...
Okay. Duration. Melee. Crafting supplies. I've got 2. Crafting speed. Locked. Yeah, we'll go for that one. more. Right. So I'm not sure. That's in the interchange. I say that was Slattendale. Skethermore. Right. Well, I suppose Skethermore is probably actually Slattendale. Slattendale's a safer area to go to. Morris, don't bother trying to build that crystal set as if the army boys strutting around the village wasn't enough. Hearing the rubbish they transmit in the side design, they say it's for morale, it's tantamount to torture. My God, by Mr. BBC Light programme. I wish I was joking about this, but they transmit their own version of Dick Barton, Special Agent, except it's called Jack Logan. It is the worst thing to trouble the airwaves since Lord Haw Haw. Interesting. Lord Haw Haw was a real person. He was he during the Second World War, he sided with the Germans and broadcast Nazi propaganda back to the UK. He was eventually caught after the war, obviously, and was hanged for treason. He's most famous for his phrase "Germany calling." Germany calling.
It's always the buggers with the guns who get to say what's what, even if that's full of poppycock.
Right. Skethermore. There's the garage. That's where I wanted to head to.
Citizens of Wyndham, a contaminated area has been reported in the Skethermore fields. Please stay away from there until it has been.
keep your nose clean.
Keep me fucking nose clean. Tina, I've been thinking about what you said. Your words were vicious, but I won't return the favour instead, right? Compassion, my poor Philip isn't himself, it's true, but he's no danger to anyone. I know how the illness looks, but to call him a monster, I don't believe it. He's been nothing but a loving husband to me. Don't listen to the protocol and their ploys, and please don't tell anyone about Philip. You know what they would do to him in the bakery, Iris. Yeah. Right, let's go back. Deal with Iris's husband. Get out
Not
of
sure
the
I
way.
like the look of you.
Okie dokie. Ow.
What have you done, you monster? You asked for this.
I didn't fucking ask for anything. It's not my fault. No, look, I just reloaded and
Did you want something?
they're fine. They're fine.
Bye now.
Just reloaded. Ow.
What have you done, you monster? Get out. Get out.
He's still alive. He's still alive, but I'm not. Probably. Run. Oh, she's T-posing.
Did you want something? Bye now.
If he follows me out here, he's dead. Well, looks like the only option is to kill him.
Get out! Get out!
I'm going. Slandale is the area I really want to go to. Mill grounds. See if I can get to. Looks like I can't go back to the bakery.
Not sure about you.
I'm not fucking sure about you either. Prick.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot guarantee your safety beyond the village palings. Do you have a good reason to leave the village? You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. If you approach any military areas in the area, you will be presumed to have hostile intent.
Keep your nose clean.
Okey-dokey. Okay, that's not good. There's a load of skeletons out here. Bootsy, you need to pull your neck in, mate. Me and the lads are very grateful for the supplies you've got. Like market goods that the commander found during the last search of the village. Got right up his arse. He's asking a lot of questions about where it's all coming from. We can only cover you for so long. Might be a good idea to keep things a bit quiet for a week or two. Right, let's see what Bootsy's got.
I've not seen you before, have I?
Oh. You're one of them, are you?
Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you. It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned to avoid confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you? Good point. But let me say I'm more useful as a friend than as a corpse. And Zone's got enough corpses littering it already without adding to the mess, eh? You're new around here, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets your face. And I haven't seen yours before. And you're not in uniform, which means you're not one of us army lads. Protocol now, that's what we go by. Well, this region you're in is our land for a start. We took over an old RAF place. Good and secure. We see off any threats from there. Take warning now. Outlaws have tried it on in the past. And it's made the patrols here in Skedamore a bit trigger-happy. If you have plans to wander about, be careful. Soldiers won't tell you from the next bugger, and they'll shoot before they ask. Now then, if it's supplies you're after, then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy, by the way. Hello. I can get my hands on stuff for trade that the folks in the village can't.
Ironic. They knew exactly what they were doing. This man acquires equipment, and he happens to be a scouser.
There I am. One of the heroic squaddies sent to sort out this whole palaver. You can see how well that turned out. Soldiering ain't so noble around here anymore. Not in a place like this. So, I just make life a bit more bearable for people. Bit of buying and selling never hurt no one.
You haven't bought anything, you steal it all.
I'm bloody sure the captain knows exactly what I'm up to here. But it helps in its way, and it's good for morale, so he turns a blind eye. Nobody seems to care if I don't turn up for Reveille. And to be honest with you, that's a relief. Some of the stuff the captain has me mates do. Well, they got fellas strung up in Nuremberg, if you catch me drift. Yeah, but everywhere's dangerous in the zone. The trick round here is to stay away from our outposts, then you should be alright. There's our camp, of course, and then the special detachment is garrisoned in a commander's RAF bunker. Well, the flyboys weren't using it, so why not? Steer well clear of both those spots. I'll mark them for you.
Thanks, Bootsy. What have you got? Ooh. What do you want for it? Cake. Yeah. You don't want a rifle.
Nah, I've got plenty of those already. Have you got anything more up my street?
You're gonna be a difficult one, aren't you?
Yeah.
No. Alright. Plenty of them.
See you around, chum.
back to the slate mines. June's barn, Nora's barn. Kind of tempted to go to the protocol workshop. Mind you, saying that, protocol are in there. And they're going to shoot first.
Let's just calm down, eh? No need for violence. They're gone.
Oh no, I'm trespassing.
They should just paint the boundary wall institutional green and call this whole country a lunatic asylum.
Not enough fucking space. Fucking... What's that then? Most secret. If a major incident occurs at the Windscale site, all staff must remain at their stations while a preliminary lockdown investigation takes place. Should a full quarantine be enacted, a contingency operation is in place for all staff with red level clearance. Exactly 30 minutes after quarantine is enacted, an evacuation airlift will leave RAF Snowed Moss for any red level staff. Emergency road transport to the airfield will operate from Castavale Dam via Datlow Hall. This contingency operation must be kept fully classified to avoid any potential strain on the evacuation team. In other words, if you ain't high enough level, you deed. You're fucked, mate. That's basically what they're trying to say. You're fucked, mate.
Oi, oi, what was that?
Nothing.
Nothing here, of course. Sure, some buggers out there.
My escort is dead and hopes of getting out of here are looking slim. Those damn soldiers aren't letting anyone past them. Important they might be. They confiscated my crate on the road, the one that contains our great discovery. Funny thing is, they didn't try searching it for. No, it's locked and I still have the key. They'll have a fun time trying to open it once they get back to their field station. Might die here, but at least Windfall's discovery dies with me. Windfall's log, December. It does funny things to you, this place. I'm hiding here because it seems like as good a hole as any. I tried to get into the safe room, but it was locked. I've had a lot of time to think, and in that time I've realised I don't remember my name. No one ever really used it. Just called me Windfall after that discovery of mine. It's all that's left of me. Who I was isn't anymore. My work gave us a windfall, and now I am become it. I am become my purpose. Let's gather more anyway. I'm closer to Nora's barn.
Stab!
You're not gonna get me because you can't find me.
Right there.
Right.
There's nobody here. Here we go.
Fucking hell, that was 3 shots to the head.
Ah, lost them. I knew it. Someone's here.
fisticuffs, do you?
There you are.
Ooh. I have a 1911.
You take him out, boys.
Right. Got ya!
Ah, bastard. Gone. Come out.
You won't get away that easily. What the?
Any more? Oh, look. Gardening gloves. They haven't changed in 70 odd years. Sergeant wants a squad's worth of armour sets, moves over to the interchange bunker. Good ones, he says, for safekeeping. He reckons we need to be ready for a major defensive operation like those pagan nuts ever bothered to leave the woods. Bunker's on the north side of our camp, you can't miss it. I'll have Johnson hurry those slackers in the village and get more salvage to you the day after tomorrow. Falls log. Soldiers are blocking the road and suggest we turn round, but my escort doesn't believe the soldiers will shoot. Orders are to get Windfall out, he says. I say I'm just a person like everyone else we're leaving behind, like all these villagers trying to drive away. You're more important than that, he replies. Windfall is more important than that. Key card. Clear these down.
die here.
Gotta be a little bit quicker on the draw than that, mate. Taking scrap. I feel like we've searched everywhere in here. Not quite everywhere. I've just been through there. I know it takes forever to dismantle the scrap robots by hand, Ralph, but we've got no more gas for the cutting torches, so there's no other way. No, I'm not going with Jock's suggestion of using explosives. I can just imagine the look on Commander's face if we tell him that we're planning to blow the bloody things up. We're supposed to be salvaging them for armour, not blasting them to little bits. Good point. Got more skill sets, okay. I mean, I'd rather... Ooh. Rather a rifleman. Ah, can't get that anyway. Kind of rather have deep pockets. Mully, 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 mully. We like our herbs, we do. Heal a man, kill a man. Ooh, there's a helicopter there. Wonder if the helicopter's got anything useful. Rinsop Manor ruins. Rinsop Manor. Most secret. The following blueprint is the property of the British Atomics Research Division. Proposed device named Signal Redirector will provide the ability to wirelessly... Page is torn off at this point with the following note scribbled on the reverse. If any boffin comes back to find this, Nora got here first. Find me at my barn nearby. I'd love to have a chat. Okay. I can assure you, Nora, that I am not. Surely, Nora. That I am not protocol. Thanks, Nora. Oh, come on, I was behind that. Seems like Nora takes safety and security very seriously. Nora. John Steele, One False Step. Chapter 1, The Assassins. He moved swiftly towards a telephone kiosk at the corner of Rue Lachaise, and for once that sixth sense that warned him of peril slept. He never heard the car door open, never saw the two men who moved stealthily after him. In the prefecture, Inspector Trousseau at once recognized the urgent voice on the telephone. Chamard, yes, man, what is it? Patron, I'm onto something big. I've just come out of Domier's Bistro, corner of Rue Lachaise and Quad d'Est. There's some link-up between Domier's and that night spot, La Cabine, in the Canebière. Both places are being used as a rendezvous by the Black Circle organization. I don't know if Dumier himself is actually involved. I'm going to La Cabine. Chamard never got any further. Two shots rang out almost as one, and he broke at the knees. Nora.
Hello? Someone there?
Nora Thorndyke? That's a proper northern name, that is. Thorndyke.
Who the hell are you? No sort of moves or I'll shoot you dead. Who told you I was here? Who sent you?
Relax.
Alf sent you, did he? Well, if he vouches for you, that'll have to do. I'm guessing he wants his message, eh?
Aye.
Right, here's the message. Get that to him as soon as you can. You're not from round here at all, are you? This must be very strange to you. I won't ask where you came from, but I do want to know what you'd intend. Aye, well, good luck with that. Word to the wise, though. Some of the villagers tried that back at the start of the quarantine. They're all dead now, mind you. Look, we got off on the wrong foot. Half the strangers out there would kill you for your shoes as soon as look as you. So I have to be careful. My name's Nora. Used to live in the village. But put that army captain's nose out of joint by answering back. Now I try to help the villagers out from here. I can trade if you have out worth selling. Aye. I know something about that. Been poking round here long enough, haven't I? There's a big old bunker called the Interchange that those boffins built. The soldiers get proper excited about that one. I know there's a door in the army camp to the south of here. I also know they'll kill you before you get within spitting distance of it, any road. I heard it's locked up tight as a bank vault. You'll never get in. Believe you me, I'd give me eye teeth to know what was going on in there, but it might as well be on moon. Oh, heck. You're trouble, aren't you? You find out useful or interesting. You remember me and Wyndham, all right? Folk around here have it bloody hard. And if it's anything good to come out of that place, you think of them.
Aye, I will.
Oh, aye. And what makes you think I'd tell out about that? You what? Oh, I forgot about that and all. Been 5 years since I watched the Boffin bury it. That was chaos back then. Soldiers clearing the place out. So he must have thought he was alone. I snuck back after dark to dig it up. Reckoned it was something important. But all I found inside were those papers. I couldn't make head and tail of them. I've never seen an actual signal redirector myself. But I do have some ideas where you might find one. For starters, there was that scientist who came back. Dr. Garrow, that was her name. Odds are, she had some of that bad gimmickry about her. Trouble is, she didn't get on with protocol. And they stuck her in prison. Let me mark that down for you. If you're serious about getting in there, don't go half-cocked. All right, Lion's Den, that place. Folk that go in, well, they tend to stay there one way or another, unless mayhap there's another way. If you can find it... But no, never mind. It's impossible. Well, I heard rumours, and that's all, of a special shipment of gear that got lost. Back when things turned bad. The Boffins tried to smuggle it out while the rest of us were getting walled in. Gossip is the cargo that never made it out. And it's still in Skethermore. But no one's found it, far as I know. If it did exist, and you could find it, maybe you'll find your signal redirector inside. Look, I'll write down everything I know about it, but don't get your hopes up, all right? Might be now more than a fairy tale.
I banged me knee. Righty then. Bob Duck has just turned up. Blob Ross. That's his official name. And we've got badge as well. Yay! Looks like the Royal Mail can do their job when they need to then. And he is in a bathtub. I will try and take a photo, but I don't know. The memory on my phone's gone crap. No. He's scary. Need you to scare me like that? Why would you buy a bag? Why would you buy a Pennywise that glows in the dark? It's just mean and vicious. Boing, 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 boing. He's in the bath. And he's going up on the shelf of random stuff. Actually, he should go next to Bob. Bob should go next to Bob. Which is highly appropriate, considering Duck's Bob. Duck Bob. Yep. Duckity, 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 duckity Bob. Bob Ross for copyright. Yeah. Has to be, really, doesn't it? Oh. We like a Molly, do we?
There we go. All done. Look. Beans wash around the zone and sometimes fetch up here. Might well be something you want. So drop in any time you're near. All right, bit of advice for you. While you're here, Skethermore isn't what you'd call friendly. Down in Wyndham, the soldiers will leave you be, seeing as how you're a stranger. But out here, it's dog eat dog. There's folk round here that'll kill you for the sweat on your brow, so watch yourself.
Thanks, Nora.
Watch your back out there.
Because Bob's son likes to sue people. Yeah, well, considering the arseholes that got hold of his folk round here. Folk round here, aye. Considering what, considering he got, Bob Ross's son got fucked over, I don't blame him for suing people. Yeah. Well, does he own the copyright to the name? Well, you can't copyright names, so it's a bit of a stupid question. Yep. It is an awesome duck. Oh, sod off. Fucking crows. Off. Battle of Britain through the picture. Wing Commander Robert Hereward Battler Britain was one of the Royal Air Force top pilots during the Second World War, proficient in both Supermarine Spitfire and Hawker Hurricane. Please tell me you get that Easter egg. It's Last of the Summer Wine. Last of the Summer Wine. They I can't remember why they built it, but they built it and then raced it downhill. I can't remember why they did it though. But yeah, Foggy, Compo, and the other one, whose name I can't remember. So we've had a Monty Python reference. We've had Last of the Summer Wine reference. Fuckers. I've heard you're looking for some valuable tools. My best price is £39 for 3 shipments. 7 shipments, 8 items, 8 days, my last offer. Alright. bunker. No power. Ilya's key. That's not going to be marked on the map, is it? 427756. Should have never answered that bloody phone. Knowing something was wrong when nobody else could hear it ringing. Now I can't help but answer them. If I don't, then I might miss my chance. I must not miss my chance. Right, so I made a mistake of answering the fucking phones. Because of course I did.
Alarm! Someone's here. Find them.
can't get to that bunker unless I go the back way round. See that were happening though. Resolved. Thorndyke Farm. Try going around the back. Get to that bunker.
Oh, hell!
Not quite.
I'm gonna rough you!
This. This is a problem I have with all FPSs, and that's when they do the generic pistol ammunition, rifle ammunition. Like, for example, that's a 303, and the other rifle I've got somewhere is a 2.2, a little 2.2 hunting rifle. Completely incompatible rounds. And that's why I like Stalker, because you have to have the correct rounds, correct bullets for the correct gun. That's always irritated me about. It's always irritated me about. Well, any gun, any game that uses guns, like best. You know, you go to all that effort to do something as fantastic as this, and then, in my mind, you ruin it by just having generic pistol rounds, submachine gun rounds. Like, come on, put a little bit more effort in. It's not hard to find out what each gun fired. It's on the fucking internet, for goodness sake. The Enfield fired the 303 round. There's our sneaky way in. No one trespassing. Come on, let me up the hill. We mutated it. No. Not yet. Doesn't mean to say we won't. Robot needs to fuck off. I did a sneaky. got kilted.
Someone there? That was a close one. You'll die here.
I'll find you. Trust. You've had it. Crikey. Oh, lost one.
I'll find you. Yes,
I see you over there. Show me your trick. Is it over? Did I scare him off? I know you ain't somewhere. Over there!
Should hold 20. It does. That, the gun I've got now is the EM2. Introduced just after the Second World War, and then quickly unintroduced. Supposed to take over from that was supposed to take over from that, but because of politics, that was quickly dropped and that was readopted until the early 50s when our copy of the FAL came into being, also known as the SLR. It's introduced a little bit early. That's the Sterling submachine gun. Or was it? I can't remember now. Was the Sterling introduced? Was the Sterling? No, I can't remember. I mean, it is an appropriate weapon, as British soldiers were armed with it, but I can't remember when it was actually introduced. Long-hand notes surrounded by fire. Mothballed site protocol prison. Something odd happening in woods. Confirmed captain. Night shift possible. Deal. Enthusiastic about duty. Need to reach woods. So everything's pointing towards Casterfowl Woods. So that's high voltage. It is the FNFAL, and that is actually a genuine FNFAL. That's not the SLR. Special Detachment Standing Orders. Any new growth of the unidentified substance should be sterilised immediately. Sustained burns will be required as the growths are resilient. Breathing apparatus should be worn at all times when in close proximity to the sterilisation unit. Do not inhale fumes from the substance. Post-ignition, fuel is precious. The robots should be reserved specifically for the direction by special detachment in substance suppression operations. Okie dokie.
Keep it tight, squad.
Let's see how you like this. You'll suffer for what you
Absolutely right in the eye. A little bit of a jump there. Damn it.
Who's out there? Coming out.
I really wish you hadn't forced me to do that. Anyone remember who brought this crate in? I found it in the back of the evidence storage, covered in dust. It looks like it hasn't been touched in years. I think it's from the Windfall shipment. There were rumours that the boffins tried to sneak out a shipment they called Windfall right when things turned bad, but that never made it past the road blockade. Most of us thought it was a fairy tale. Maybe this crate proves it's real. What's for certain, though, is I can't find a way to open it. Must be a key somewhere, though. Finding that'll be a needle in a haystack. So I got a signal redirector. Found and opened a crate belonging to the scientist nicknamed Windfall. Does that mean I won't... okay. Can hack junctions to redirect power when a junction box is nearby. Well, I think we know what to do here. Just got to find our way back. Bet that's given power to the door that didn't have power. Where was that door? do we no fucking power? Cricket bat. Okay. Excellent. Stole that. Stock pistol. Crap. Run. Run. It saw me. That hurt. Make my way back to Slatendale, I think.
Had a chain customer. Care to see me stock?
Yeah. What you got? You're a real hard fucker to trade with.
See you around, chum.
Yeah, chum. Is that TARDIS? That is a fucking TARDIS.
Oh, you're back.
Hi. What you got for me? Yep. No, he's not interested in that.
Bye. You be careful out there.
Aye, I will. Said I will, and I run straight into bats. I think I'm gonna leave it there. Curiouser and curiouser. So, right. Oh, okay. So probably won't be back tomorrow as I've got other things to do. But keep an eye out for when I'm next streaming, and it'll either be more Atomfall or it'll be more Long Dark. We'll see how things go. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. It's always appreciated. I'm now going to go and buy a lottery ticket and see how I get on. Yes, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.